Hello students, we are going to discuss about another humidification equipment cooling pond. Introduction about cooling pond. It is a man-made body of water. Purpose of this, supplying cooling water to a nearby power plant. So cooling pond are used where sufficient land is available. This is an alternative system to cooling tower. This is one of the simple method of cooling the condenser water. This efficiency is lesser than cooling tower. Cooling pond classified into three types. One is natural and directed flow cooling pond. Second one, single deck and double deck cooling pond. Third one, spray pond with loop fins. First one, natural flow cooling pond. This figure shows that non-directed flow natural cooling pond. This system, water coming out from the condenser is just allowed to flow into the pond. So this system is rarely used nowadays. Directed flow cooling pond. This figure shows that directed flow cooling pond. In this system, the hot water coming out of condenser enter the middle channel. Refer the figure. On reaching the far end, divided into two current, being directed by the baffle valve, so as to pass through the pond several times before uniting at the intake point. So purpose of this baffle here, flow control devices which increase the retention time. Water get more time and passes over a more surface, so the cooling achieved is very effective than natural or non-directed flow cooling pond. Single deck spray pond. In this system, spray nozzles are arranged at same elevation as shown in figure. Its effective cooling effect is lesser than double deck system. In this system, warm water received from the condenser is sprayed through the nozzle over a pond of large area, and cooling effect is lost by evaporation and windage. So evaporation already you know, this is phase change operation. The phase change from liquid to vapor. Windage losses is nothing but it is the amount of total tower water flow that is entrained in the flow of air to the atmosphere. This is also called drift losses. Double deck spray pond. In this system, spray nozzles are arranged at different elevation as shown in figure. Its cooling effect is more than single deck system, as water comes in contact with the air at a lower temperature. Spray pond with loop fins. In this system, spray nozzles are arranged at same elevation as shown in figure. In case of open pond, the drift losses will be more if the wind velocity is high. Drift losses also called windage losses. It is the amount of total tower water flow that is entrained in the flow of air to the atmosphere. Are you clear? Okay. This can be avoided by providing loop fins as shown in figure. Purpose of these fins, so it is to act as a barrier for sunlight, noise, water splash and debris, while also improving the airflow of the cooling tower. Advantages and limitations of cooling pond. Advantages of cooling pond: initial cost is less, simple design and arrangement. Disadvantages of cooling pond: it requires large area for cooling, more amount of loss of water due to evaporation and windage. Windage is nothing but drift losses. Low cooling efficiency compared with cooling tower. There is no control over the temperature of cooled water. Thank you for your attention.